We worked with integers, floating point numbers, and strings. What we haven't seen yet are Boolean values. Boolean values refer to true and true and false are both keywords in Python. Here, the variable x holds the Boolean value true, and the variable y holds the Boolean value false. You can see that true and false are highlighted in green, indicating they are keywords that Python understands. I'll now invoke the print function here, which will introduce a number of new concepts. Once again, we've passed in two arguments to the print function. One is a string which says x and y is, followed by a comma, and then we have an operation x and y. This is a logical operation. If you remember logical operations from back in school, x and y will be true only if both x and y are true. X is true, y is false. The result of x and y will be false, and this is what you see here in the result. X and y is false. Python also supports other logical operators such as OR. So we want to print the result of x or y. X or y will be true if either x or y is true. So the result here is true. For the OR logical operator, only one of the two values needs to be true. Here x is true, which is why the result is true. Python also supports the negation or the not logical operator. We know that the value of x is true, so the not or negation of x is false, and that is what you see here in the result. Let's do the same thing for y as well. We'll print out the not or negation of y. Y is false, so the negation or not of y is true. Let's go back and work some more with string variables. Let's assign a new variable x with the value awesome, which is a string. The variable x here simply contains awesome. Remember, you can concatenate strings using the plus operation. So we have two strings here. Python is in double quotes, that's simply a value, and we have the string in variable x. So x plus Python is will concatenate the two strings together and we get the result Python is awesome. String concatenation is possible using the plus operator on two variables. We've initialized two strings here, x and y. X contains the value Python is and y contains the value awesome. Observe here that the variable x is a variable that we've used before. It earlier contained the value awesome. This time we've updated the value contained within this variable to be Python is. The whole idea of having a variable is that you can change the value that it holds based on your needs. Now we are calculating x plus y and assigning the result to the variable z, and we're going to print out the value of z, which is simply Python is awesome. If you remember from an earlier demo, you can multiply a string with an integer. So you have the string z, which contains the value Python is awesome. You can multiply it by 4 and store the result in a. A here is simply a string with the value Python is awesome repeated 4 times thanks to our multiplication. Let's invoke the len built-in function on the variable x. The last assignment to variable x was a string containing the value Python is followed by a space, so the total length of this string is 10. Observe how you can pass in variables as input arguments to any built-in function. The function will simply take the value within that variable and perform its actions and calculations on that value. Len of z will compute the length of the string stored in z, which is Python is awesome, with the length of 18.